Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Serial Creators where we talk about the creative content across social media.
What episode is this, like 9?
We are on episode 9. We have to do some special
I was
episode
about to say that. I was like, wait, episode 10's gotta be cool.
Yeah,
what should we do for episode 10?
Guys, if you have ideas, please make sure you let us know. And we missed you guys. We wasn't here last week. We had to take off. I'm sorry guys.
We put the break in breakfast.
I didn't have nothing to do with that, guys. See, that literally just came. That was not in the script for
I'm sorry, let's roll the intro.
Back.
What are we eating today?
We are eating Fruity Pebbles.
Yum! I love Fruity Pebbles.
This is actually my first time eating Fruity Pebbles. You guys are witnessing me trying a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, I feel like every episode it's like, I've never had this cereal before.
This show has opened my taste buds a lot.
Any cereal that is rainbow colored, you just know it's going to be sweet and delicious.
I mean, just like you're going to stay up for like 3 days after eating this.
Yep.
But why are we eating Fruity Pebbles today?
Because today we're talking about the Pebble content of social media.
Pebbles.
If you don't know what that means, let me tell you. So, Pebbles are your stepping stones. Pebbles are like your stepping stones to the big rocks. And the big rocks are kind of your big campaigns in social media. And the Pebbles are kind of just the little low-hanging fruit, really easy content that you can kind of whip up really quickly and produce easily and put out on a kind of a daily basis or at least a weekly basis.
Right.
And a lot of times we'll have brands or even just personal individuals come to us and say like, I don't know how to run my social media. I don't know how to keep it active and keep putting content out there. And sometimes it's a lot easier than you think, and you don't have to put in as much time or effort or even resources as you think you do. And so we're just going to talk through some of those ideas.
For sure. And it takes some time, but we're going to make sure we cover up some ideas that you guys can do in your free time, whether it's at home or whether it's on your lunch break at work or in the morning while you're eating breakfast.
Do you like a lot of milk or a little milk?
A lot of milk.
A lot of milk!
For sure. So let's dive into it. So what do we have first, Nisha?
What do we got first? Instagram stories.
Instagram.
My favorite. My favorite. So Instagram stories. I feel like we talk about it almost every. Is it good?
You do that.
Yum.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Now my mouth is full.
That's you.
Instagram stories. Instagram stories are great because all the content on Instagram stories is only live for about 24 hours.
Right.
Not about 24 hours, but for exactly 24 hours. Unless you save it to your highlights.
Right.
So it's really temporary, fun, in the moment type of content that's usually very easy to create.
For sure.
And Instagram has made so many features within their Instagram story feature that it makes it really easy to be creative and unique and have a style that you make your own.
Definitely.
So.
And if you're not familiar with Instagram stories, it's very similar to how Snapchat operated. So Snapchat has this, basically their whole platform is really quick, relevant content that you put up that doesn't last long. So they have that same feature, and it's really good for showing things like behind the scenes or maybe a glimpse into a process or something you're working on, or just sharing a moment. A lot of times people don't necessarily want to put something on their feed, whether it's aesthetic reasons or the time it takes to actually, take a picture, put the copy you want on there, add hashtags. Instagram stories made it really, really flexible and really, really easy to share content in a very quick moment. Sometimes you just don't want it to last. Maybe it's a joke that lasts for that, moment. Don't be like another dad joke that just tells the same joke 40 different times.
I feel attacked.
We're throwing shots here. We came back fresh. follow us.
On social Instagram, a lot of times we'll put like behind the scenes. Yesterday we had behind the scenes of Hank actually in the studio, and yeah, you're right. It's so easy to just post like a quick boomerang with a caption. You can tag people, things like that. And it's so easy and so quick. And you're right. We don't always want to post behind the scenes stuff on our feed because it's kind of unique and it's special, and it's a look into what goes behind what we put on our Instagram feed.
Exactly.
So it's a good way to look at that.
And you also have a lot of options to customize it. They have features there where you can add animated stickers, which are GIFs, and they are hilarious.
I love them. Has anyone seen the one of Snoop Dogg just like, hey, I want to put that sticker on everything.
I love the one with the little bird going like this and like changing colors. It's so funny. It's so funny. That was a custom one we had on Slack a while back. But definitely, you can always customize the way you want. You have filters that you can put over your photos to give it a certain tone. I think they have like New York style, black and white. They have like a rainbow feature.
They used to have like 3, and now there's like 10.
Right. So it's definitely a lot of options out there. Even with the text that you can put on top of your picture, you have the option to change the font, some of the font styles. You have the color of it, the size of it, and I think you're able to give it a background too.
Ooh,
you give it a background, and again, if you have an aesthetic that you want to stick to, Instagram Stories allows you to stay within that, or create one to stay within. So look into it, and yeah, it's another good feature.
Keep it fresh.
A little small pebble for the background.
What else we got?
Next is the live feature. So guys, just like we are now, we are live and direct with Sierra Creators. Make sure you follow us every Thursday at 10 o'clock where we talk about social content across social media, and we would love for you to tune in.
That was so fast. This sugar just went to your head.
Yeah, I told you this sugar is like so great. But no, but live is a definitely great feature that a lot of people are using more nowadays on Facebook and Instagram, and Twitter actually has the feature too, but it's more Periscope, I believe.
Yeah.
Periscope. But yeah, live is really good for just kind of those in the moment content to where you don't necessarily have to be so scripted, but it's a good opportunity to get your followers or your fans and your brand to people to kind of see in the moment, whether you're at a event or you have an idea or opinion you want to share. You don't necessarily want to like go through the script phase of constantly recording yourself and say, I messed up, I gotta start over and editing. Go live. You know, sometimes a lot of people love that raw content, that rawness, and it resonates better. So definitely live. Instagram, just how you operate your stories. There's like, if you just swipe over on the bottom, you can see it's like normal, then it's like
type, live, boomerang, and live is one of the options.
Live is one of the options.
It's so easy. You literally just swipe over and press the button, and everything's on the internet.
The internet, the world wide web. But but a lot of influencers took advantage of live, and it's definitely a great way to get your brand out there. And we have an example. Actually,
we do?
Let me see if we can find it. Boom.
That one?
Yes. Our guy,
another one.
DJ Khaled. We're the best.
DJ Khaled.
So if you're not familiar with DJ Khaled, he's a well-known DJ in the hip-hop industry out of Miami, and he has a lot of hit songs. We're collaborating with big artists and making these hits, but his personal brand really took or went to the next level. One, through Snapchat. Snapchat was really like that ladder. Dude, we got so many. We gotta get that feature on there. We gotta put the drums for every time we do that. We're gonna make sure we do that. But his brand really took off through Snapchat, and obviously it spread over time across different platforms. And Instagram was, the best candidate to go up next. So with the live feature, personalities and personal brands like him are able to really give people insight on what it is they're working on. Maybe if you're a music artist and you have music coming out, you want to bring your audience back in the studio with you. So hey, this is what we're working on. Can you talk to us? Or if you're at a game, and it's a really good way to say, I know whenever I have a kid, like we go to the game, everybody's gonna see it. So be prepared to drown in content of my kids. But let's say you're at a game and you want to show the world, hey, my kid is up at bat, or my daughter's playing soccer or something, whatever. It's a good way to bring them in and make it live.
And now on Instagram, you can go live with someone else.
Right.
You can you can collab with someone else as long as they're also live at the same time.
Exactly.
So I've seen celebrities do this. I think I saw Noah from Stranger Kids. Noah Schnapp, the actor.
Wait,
Stranger. What did I say?
Stranger Kids.
Stranger Kids.
Stranger Kids.
Stranger Things. The kids on that show are incredibly talented. If you haven't seen that show, it's amazing.
Sweet.
But yeah. So Noah Schnapp on Stranger Things, from Stranger Things, he went live, and then he would. I started watching it, and every once in a while he would bring in just anyone, just one of his followers that was also live, and like let them be live with him and ask questions. And it was a really cool, fun way for him to engage with people from all around the world that he's never met.
For sure.
And then people like me were watching him engage with strangers. Like, it was really cool. So yeah.
Definitely a great avenue to spread your personal brand. And these platforms actually will reward that. You know, if you're going live, Facebook will actually push it out to, you know, people who follow you or people who are friends with you. And baby, you get notifications saying, hey, Nisha is live, or Social Media is live with Serial Creators. You're killing it today.
Just all the shameless plugs.
So all the people that follow you or interact with you will get a notification letting them know, like, hey, this person that I'm a friend with is going live. Let's see what they are talking about.
Let's see what they're saying. What else we got? Outbound engagement. Outbound engagement might sound like very fancy phrase, but what it means is just engaging with your followers. You know, really joining or starting conversations with the people that want to know what you have to say.
For sure.
So retweeting people, responding to comments, responding to messages, all that kind of stuff.
Actually commenting.
Commenting on things. Like, if you see something, it doesn't even have to be about your brand. If it's something relatable, something within the industry, something fun, something that's going on locally, like, you can add a comment and then you've participated and joined a conversation.
Exactly.
And you've gotten kind of brand awareness out there. Put your name out there.
And Instagram actually has a tab too where you can see activity. So if you're if you go to your likes section on Instagram, and you swipe over to following, you actually see the interactions that are happening. So if you know you have someone that you follow, it shows that they like so and so's picture. So that's another opportunity to say, what is this person into? You know, and seeing like where they're engaging can be another opportunity to find maybe inspiration. Like if you're like following a lot of artists, you may see what other artists are liking, and they may introduce you to a whole other world of creativity.
Just like growing that network and seeing what other people are. Yeah, what your followers, who are obviously interested in you, what else they're interested in, how can you join that conversation?
For sure. It's a good way to get acquaintances and get acquainted with people, and you never know, you might run across somebody that has the same interests as you, and that's a good opportunity to reach out and just become a friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Like social media, everybody has a lot of friends, but it's very rare that you actually like friends.
Friends with your friends.
Friends.
Yeah, that's so true. So this is kind of an example I just wanted to point out. I saw it, I think, this morning. So this is, you know, my favorite, Wendy's.
Wendy's.
They just kill it. They just do such a great job with their social media. And then, so Burger King kind of took note of this, and I don't know if you saw this recently, it was just something that was in the news if you read social media news like I do. And it was Burger King, one of the Burger Kings put up a sign outside that said, like, at Wendy's, prom, ? And so the Burger King account tweeted that picture at Wendy's. And Wendy's responded, and I just thought that was so great. So Wendy's responded and they said, okay, but don't get handsy and we have to be home by 10. And then like someone tweeted and said, is McDonald's gonna be there too? And Wendy said, I hope not.
Oh God, I love the shade.
Just savage.
It's so epic.
But so in such a simple way, like Burger King, you know, Burger King is obviously a competitor for Wendy's, so it was kind of risky for them to even post that because they could have been rejected. They could have gotten that savage comment from Wendy's just like McDonald's did. But, you know, they put it out there, they started a conversation, they got in the news, and, you know, it was really easy kind of Pebble content for them. Like, that was already happening, and they just put it on social media.
For sure.
So, that's funny.
And you haven't seen any of these promposals? Have you seen any of these promposals?
Oh my gosh, promposals are crazy.
They are insane.
Do you want to
very
hear
clever.
My brother, he is 22 now. He's 22 now. But when he was in high school, he proposed to He got a cop to pull them over.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And give her, she was the passenger, and give her a ticket. And he like, I don't know, my brother's the most outgoing person I know. Just like knows all the cops around and is like, hey, can you do me this favor? But anyway, a cop pulled them over and gave her a ticket. And she's, super nervous, just like, what? I didn't do anything. And he's like, you did. Makes her turn the ticket over and it says like, will you go to prom with me? This video went viral on YouTube.
Gosh.
And just like blew up the internet. He got on the news. It was crazy. I was like, all right.
That's so nerve-wracking.
Shout out Raj for your incredibly creative problems like here. It's crazy.
Oh goodness. Well, I bet that she would never forget that.
No.
Oh, okay. I would never forget
That would be so terrifying.
No. But no, again, like you said, Burger King really took a personified approach to using Pebble content just like a simple tweet or a simple tweet and getting a simple response, which has a really huge impact. So again, another great example of how Pebble content works.
What else we got?
We have some tools.
Ooh, I love tools. Tools, tricks, techniques, and tactics are my favorite things.
Techniques and tactics.
Tools, tricks, techniques, and tactics.
So sometimes creating creative content on your social media can be very time consuming. It can be sometimes a hassle, but luckily some good folks out there have made it fairly simple. And you don't have to actually have like a degree in design or anything like that. You just basically gotta have a little bit of thumb power. So tools like Canva. If you haven't heard of Canva, Canva is a really neat tool that produces very simple graphics, whether it's being able to put text on top of pictures or using shapes or maybe some, I guess like template art that you can put on top of your post or create posts to have something that you can post, every now and then. You can have things like specialized fonts or customized fonts, colors, shapes. I think you even put like GIFs. I think they have GIFs things now. And even if you have your own personal content that you want to put on something, Canva is a really good tool to add that type of content on there. Do we have? I think we have an example.
Is this it? Is this video?
No, not that one. I don't think it's that one. Oh no, wait. But you can see it's a really good tool to create very simple graphics to just have content for yourself and still has a lot of flexibility to customize and fit your brand.
So Canva's a good tool. What else?
Canva. Ripple. Ripple is like another step up from Canva. So Ripple is actually a very simple animation tool where you're able to produce your own type of animations for your post. Very simple, like sliding in text or sliding in a picture. They even have custom templates that you can use and kind of alternate just a little bit for yourself. But it's, again, another great tool to use on top of Canva if you want to have a little bit of movement in your posting content. What's next? Okay, Unsplash and Pexels. So if you guys are not familiar with them, these are very, very, very good stock photo sources. If you don't have access to a photographer or you don't necessarily have a budget to have photography done or professional photography done, you can search Pexels and Unsplash for whatever it is you're looking for. You see the example, I'll look for pizza because I'm very fat and hungry. But it's a good source and it's not your regular stock. It's very, it's kind of shifted the whole focus of how you approach stock photography. It's still very clean, but it's toned to be more modernized and not necessarily so spotless. It's very more.
Looks a little bit more real.
Exactly. Yeah, a little more authentic. but they have very high quality, so you can actually change the size of the picture you want. So if you need a very high quality picture, you know, you have that option, or if you just need something very small, just something that easy to move around, they have that option also. And it's free.
That's the best.
It's free 99. So
Free 99.
definitely check them out, and they give you the option to show credit to the photographers. So please show credit, because we're grateful that they're able to share their great work with us.
And then we can use it.
For sure. What's next?
What's next? We got sharing content that maybe isn't yours. As long as you credit the right person, sometimes sharing content about things that are related to your industry or what you do or your product or your service is a great way to kind of add to your conversation without always posting about yourself or always posting links from your own website. So if there's maybe a complementary good, like a product that would go well with your product, sometimes I'll see companies that sell purses. They'll be like, look at these shoes we found at this other place that would be really cute with this purse if you bought it from us. And so again, they're just kind of like shouting out someone else. They're talking about something that's related that they know their audience would be interested in, but isn't necessarily trying to sell their product. They're more or less just adding to the conversation, and it's easy content for them because that's already there. They're just sharing it on their own social media.
Exactly. And the way the algorithm is set up, a lot of things, a lot of content people don't necessarily see. So being able to share that actually not only puts you in a position of what you're interested in, but it's also brand awareness. And making content that's shareable is a really good way to spread your brand. And again, it's just a click of a button. What else is next? External links.
External links. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry guys.
Links that are external.
About the cereal, just
I'll make sure that we're still good. Are we still?
Yep.
We're good. Okay.
Still alive.
I saw a glitch and I was just making sure. But yeah, external links and just finding things that you can retweet. Maybe that are about you or about something that your followers would find interesting that maybe isn't about you.
And Twitter is hilarious. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but Twitter is one of the great, probably one of my favorite platforms to exist right now.
It's the best.
But again, it's another easy way to retweet and, just like you said, retweet and share content that you're interested in or just like. And again, it's just another click of a button, whether it's someone shared an article that, you know, may be relatable to your industry and what you do, or whether it's just a funny tweet or a funny comment. Twitter is a very easy and feasible way to share content and retweet content. Let's see, what else?
Anything else?
I think that is it.
Oh, I did want to talk about an update on Snapchat. Kind of unrelated, but kind of exciting. So Snapchat now has hands-free mode, which I have been waiting for forever. Look, Mom, no hands. And so it's really cool. It's super easy. Basically, when you're taking a Snapchat and you hold down the button, normally you'd have to just keep holding it to take a video, but now you can slide your thumb to the left and let go, and it'll just keep recording until you press it again.
That's pretty
It's not as easy to use as I thought it would be, in all honesty, but they're just trying to compete with Instagram, and I think they're doing a pretty good job trying to update their features and keep things interesting, and they did go back to a more like aesthetically pleasing view on their, I don't know if you use Snapchat a lot, but like it was such a mess and people were furious. Jenners were tweeting about it. Snapchat lost a lot of money, like things are happening. But I think they're getting back on track, and I think that's a really great update. So if you use Snapchat, check it out because you will love it for sure.
Definitely.
Just makes things easy.
Sweet.
That's all we got today.
Awesome.
Cereal was good.
I tried you guys witnessed me try Fruity Pebbles for the first time, so
it was delicious.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy. Well, guys, we thank you again for joining us. Make sure you tune in every week, Thursday at 10 o'clock, where we're going to be talking about creative content across social media. And if you guys have ideas or things you want us to talk about, make sure you let us know. Put it in the comments, holler at us whenever.
Ask us questions.
Let us know what you eat for breakfast.
What are you eating for breakfast?
And make sure you share this, because we think this is going to be really helpful for people who really want to take advantage of social media and use it the best way possible.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we are out.